I I know it absolutely blew my mind to have four. Because I mean, I haven't had any for the longest time, but I'm going to surmise that this is going to start happening more with the changes coming in to the real estate world.
Oh, it's like you're setting us right up. We are having this conversation today. So thank you.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
Yes. Here's the thing. So you had four unrepresented buyers come into your open houses. And how many of you on this call host open houses on a regular basis? I see one hand, two hands. I can't see many of the faces. Maybe put it in the chat. If you're hosting open houses, put it in the chat. I will tell you, I got into the business in 2001. The way that I started my business was I did open houses for everybody in the office and as many of them as I could. Now, here's the thing. Was every single open house a success and I got four buyers from them? Nope, that wasn't the way it worked. It was consistently doing them and finding the buyers in one open house that has four, but maybe three other ones had zero. Yet getting consistent with that was how you were able to, or how I was able to start building my business. I was able to become rookie of the year because I decided to stay consistent in activities with open houses, with checking the market every single day, talking to people about real estate and what was going on. Thank you so much, Karina, for adding that, because here's the thing. We are discussing this at our mastermind event that's happening on March 26th and 27th. So you guys are hearing it first on this call. We are having a high focus on you and your value and what you're bringing for your buyers and your sellers. So not only are we going to provide you with so many golden nuggets to take away and deliver your value, we're going to make sure that it's there for you. So we have speakers coming in. Anybody hear about our speakers, by the way? You ready? We're dropping a lot. We have Tony Giordano talking about the future of your real estate business. I think I don't have it in front of me, but future proofing your real estate business is what he's talking about. So he's going to be dropping some value. We have Donnie Brookman. I don't know if you guys know Donnie, but Brooke does. He is one of our like high energy top dudes. I don't know. Like he's just a cool man. Like he delivers so many good value bombs in his presentation, and he's coming in for day 2 of our presentation. We have Michael Ward coming in. I don't know if many of you know him. I know him well from the Team Ridge model, yet he's coming in to provide you with value for your business without adding to your profit and loss, meaning without you spending money to add value. He's going to have a whole presentation on what you could do to add value to your business. How many of you are excited for that other than me? Karina, Brooke? All right, a few more. We want to make sure that you guys really get the most out of this event. Brooke just dropped in the Eventbrite in the chat section. Make sure you click on that. I'm telling you, it's worth your investment. If you haven't been to an event yet this year, like Family Reunion or one of your Market Center events, this is the event to be at. One reason is because you're going to walk out of there with a ton of value. The second reason, it's a tax write-off. How many of us are going through taxes right now and saying, I need a lot more write-offs for next year? Here's one for this year. So make sure that you get in on this event. We're probably going to sell this out very shortly. So get your ticket soon. And I promise you, I am promising you myself that you are going to leave there excited, amplified, and re-energized to get into your business and really provide the value. All right. Any questions on that? Brooke, Tiffany, do you want to add anything on to that?
Well, I will add that we've had Tony in the region before, and many of the market centers have brought Tony in. You may recognize his name from the Social Agent 2.0. His story is really incredible, from living in a van down by the river to major success to going back to homeless. His story is one of really one of grit. And I love his philosophies on social media and how he thinks about it the way we do with the 80-20 principle. He calls something the high five. If you've been in my classes, you know I teach about it. But he's been in this industry a few times. So get really excited about that. And you cannot go wrong with Donnie or Michael. I love them both.
Yeah, we're bringing this locally so that way you didn't have to spend the $3,000 to go to Vegas. It's local, right into our own region. So we're really hoping that you could see the value because we're promising that we're going to deliver it. All right, Brooke, what else do you want to mention on this before we move on?
Just bring band-aids for your fingers for the blisters you're going to get from writing notes. Right? This is one of those ones, there's no mic notes at this one, right, Fred? So your fingers are going to be sore from how much value you're taking back. Charge up your Remarkables tablets and notebooks, because this is going to be one where there's a ton of value coming your way.
Oh, and by the way, we have local celebrities coming in as well, meaning our very own people in our region that are doing this at high levels are going to be on our panels and our breakout sessions. So not only are we bringing in the big guns from outside of the region, but we have some really local celebrities that we're going to be highlighting and giving you some tips from as well. Excited. I'm just really excited for it. Can you tell? Can you?
I'm super excited. I can't, well, you know what it is? It's just one more excuse for me, but I know I'm the hugger in the region, right? It's just one more day that I get to squeeze all my friends at KW New England.
She is the hugger of the region. She is. That's true. That is a true statement. Tiffany, what do you want to add for today?
Well, I think the other part of the conversation is with Donnie. Donnie worked for Disney and knows what that Disney experience is. So yes, he does our tech, and yet he's going to bring a conversation around what it looks like to bring the Disney experience. And we're going to have a lot of conversations around what numbers are you tracking? Are you doing what you need to do to really build your business? There's leading, there's lagging. It's going to be really good. And I was able to watch the process of this one this time, and the amount of energy that the region is putting in to deliver the value to you. If you don't go, you're missing out.
Yeah. So what I'll say on the Donnie part is that he's not coming in to teach you command. I want to make sure that we understand that that's not our goal for Donnie coming in. Our goal for Donnie is for him to deliver a Disney experience to you. So that way, again, it's all about the value. If you're at family reunion, Gary Keller mentioned it over and over and over again. They created a whole course called Value Squared because in our industry, you might have heard there are some changes happening or in the works of happening, or there's some lawsuits that have happened. Maybe you've heard of it once or twice before in the last few months. We're looking to protect you and your business. So I think it's just an important piece to make sure you're top of mind with all of your database and that you have the top information for what's happening relevantly right now so you could deliver it back.
And I'll say this, we got so much actionable items when we were at family reunion. We came back, some of us were sick, some of us are just in overwhelm. If you're in that space, the mastermind's going to help you distill the noise down into, okay, these are the things I need to step forward with. These are the actionable items, and now I've got a plan. So bring your notes with you from family reunion, bring your ahas and your actionable items, and let's help you deploy on those. All right, we ready for social media?
We're ready because you know what? Last week we had amazing guest speakers that took our time up. This week we're going to dive into the social media and then open it up for questions, ahas, and takeaways.
And a good giveaway. Do not leave today.
It's a good giveaway.
What are we just doing?
We're giving it away today.
I love that. All right, let's hop into the social media content. Can all of you see the Google Doc, the calendar?
Yes, we can, Brooke. Thank you.
Awesome. If you are new to this gets emailed out after this. It's part of our social media Facebook group. And we also pin every month, it's always there, pinned to the top of the group. So this is there. We do not give you a month at a time. We give you a week at a time. And this is super important because we're trying to stay on top of trends, trending topics, or things that will cause engagement in your world. I don't know about you, but last week I got loving hate mail about the cereal choices we used for the This or That Thursday. How could I leave off Cocoa Puffs or Captain Crunch? And I said, well, it's called This or That, not which of the 10 choices can we use. So I enjoyed the engagement that came from the post last week. And while there may not have been a ton of comments, seeing the hilarity of the text messages that popped up from friends and family that I haven't heard from in a while was a really fun thing to see, because I used a social media post. So now this week you've got 3, but there's a holiday. So we have given you some extra ones. So you just click on this and you're able to go right to the post. They are copy, paste, and go through command. Notice there is no logo here, so you can decide where to put your logo, left or right. We always design them so that your logo looks perfect in one spot. So March 12th is National Girl Scout Day. Show of hands or put it in the chat. How many of you were involved in scouting or still are to this day? I love it. I love it. I know they're Boy Scout patches because you know what? There were not a lot of options online without me stealing them, and I'm not about stealing things. But I gotta tell you, they're crossing over between the patches. I saw one that was on my daughter's this week, and I was like, wait, that's the same patch on my son's from when we did Arrow of Light. I've been involved in scouting for a long time. I moved into an area where I knew no one, and it was how I made friends. And through that, I became a Cub Scout leader. I also got involved in the community. And to this day, I still teach 3 merit badges for Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts. So if you have not seen it or done anything, buy the cookies, buy the popcorn, give a Girl Scout, Boy Scout a high five. They are really working on some cool things. It also is a teaser because what happens in May in KW? What do we do to honor Mo Anderson in May?
I know.
Wait, let's see if anybody else knows. Because we better know.
Okay.
Sandra's freaking out. Go ahead, Sandra, come off of mute.
Red Day.
Red Day! What are Scouts known for? Community service and projects. This is a great way to figure out who in the community may need a little extra support, starting with the Scouts, because oftentimes we get requests from Scout leaders to say, we have a veteran that needs help with building stairs, or would you make the senior center your Eagle Scout project because it's falling apart? These are all things I got to be involved in. So this is a teaser to help us queue up for any market centers that are looking for Red Day projects. So keep your ear and brain on this, and that's what you're supposed to be thinking about when it comes to the engagement of this post. Jen, anything you want to add? I thought I saw you come off of. You good?
Nope, all good.
Awesome.
I bought my Girl Scout cookies.
Thank you.
Yeah, plenty of them. Too many of them.
All who supported Little Miss Hope Robin Silva. She hit her cookie goal and then some. Yep, Sandra actually showed up at one of the cookie booths. I was like, what did you do driving all the way down here? All right, next up. Okay. Who does car karaoke and sings like nobody's watching even though the whole world's watching you? I'm one of those. I don't care. I will sing at the top of my lungs. I will make weird eye contact with you while we're in the car and I'm singing. Like it doesn't matter. I've got to sing it. So I want to know.
Nobody is surprised by that, by the way. That there is no hidden, like you singing, you jumping, you hugging. There's no surprise there. Just
pretty sure Sean Cody caught me over this summer with the Jeep top off, and I left the Market Center in Portsmouth, and he pulled up next to me, and he was like, "Wow, you're having a great old jam session, Brookie." And I was like, "Yeah."
I wasn't gonna say anything, but.
So I want to know, what is your best song ever? Put it in the chat. What is the one song that if it comes on in the grocery store, Spice Girls in the spice aisle, wind your body down, slam it all around. Like you just cannot stop singing and dancing to this song. I need to know what it is. Jen, what is yours? I know right now your household, You're My Little Boo Thing was one of them for a while.
Yeah, that's a fun one. I have to say, like, Shut Up and Dance, is that what it's called? That one, when that song comes on, it's just like one of those songs where you like can't help, like no matter what mood you're in, you like just can't help but like move and sing along to it. So
for me, Journey, if it comes on in the grocery store, forget it. I'm grabbing a can of Pringles and we are singing and dancing the whole way through. My 7-year-old is understanding what embarrassment means now, and she is learning. that you just kind of roll with it, because if you don't, I make it worse for you. So they're
Proud
learning.
Proud Mary is another one. I
Yep.
have to agree with Vin.
Yep, that is a good one. So this is a fun one. Here's your trick. You build a playlist with what everybody gives you, and you call it your client karaoke playlist.
I love it.
There's your hack for the week on that one, friends. And then you share it and you can see who is using it. I love music. If you guys haven't noticed, every time we have a game or a contest or something, I always give you a playlist. So jump on this one. And did you know this is my most favorite snack on the planet? If you've ever seen my suitcase when I travel or the regional snack bag, you know it is always full of popcorn. Isn't it, Tiffany? Did she jump off? Tiffany is my regional roommate and knows that skinny popcorn or popcorn in general is my love language. I love popcorn. It's my favorite.
Show
snack.
everybody the popcorn you have right next to you right now, because you know you have some popcorn next to you. I know it.
I just threw away the bag before this call. I literally emptied the skinny pop bag. It was the size of a small child. I buy it at like Costco.
Yeah, no surprise there. So here we are.
Popcorn. Does anybody else love popcorn? Because it is Popcorn Lovers Day on Thursday, March 14th. I don't always enjoy kettle corn. The only time I enjoy kettle corn is, Jen, you brought me somewhere in Rhode Island. We went to some fair, we bought kettle corn, and that is the only time I've enjoyed it, is when it is fresh from the fair type activities or things we're doing. I don't like kettle corn if you buy it in the stores. It's got to be like fresh out of the copper kettle. Stick to your fillings, rip them out, make the dentist happy. Like, I did. I shared my popcorn at family reunion with Sandra. She was starving. I had 40 bags.
And that's why there was the family reunion flu, by the way, just so you know, that happening.
They were individual bags. I did not say, here, put your hand in my big bag. I kept them for myself, hidden in my room. All right. I've got some good hidden hashtags. But yes, kettle corn, And then there's a whole bunch of images for you for St. Patrick's Day. I also pan pop mine at home when I am at home and I have the time. So now when you head on over to the drive.
Wait a minute, did you just skirt over St. Patrick's Day? Okay, phew. I was going to say, like, this is like the holiday. This is, I don't know, everybody's Irish on that day. That's what I know.
I married a half Irishman. Like, this is a national holiday. This is probably bigger. He would take this off over Christmas, just so you know. Like, this is a big deal in our world.
It's a big deal in a lot of people's world. That's why I wanted to make sure you were not just skirting over this one. So, all right, go ahead. I'm back.
Until we got together, I've never known how big it was, especially moving to Massachusetts. Like, you can't get places. We also have somebody in our region who is the lead for the pipe and drum band for the New Hampshire police band, like that, the drummers and the bagpipers. He came out and he sang me happy birthday on the bagpipes for my birthday. It was incredible.
Yeah, we had him at one of the events at the symposium, the luxury symposium in Boston. He came out to.
Yep, and he was also the first person I got to interview on a cultural morning for our Masterminds and Awards. We interviewed him. So.
Now, wait a minute, Barbara, is that just on the 17th or is that 365 days a year? I need to know. 100% Irish. Because I'm 100% Italian, but on the 17th, I'm 100% Irish for some reason.
365 days a year.
All right, you win.
Hold on, say a walk. Yeah.
Lynn and Macaulay.
Definitely Irish. You are. So you've got these to pick from. Make sure you just double check your spelling and things on St. Patrick's Day, because some people are very opinionated on the right way to put things out and the wrong way to put things out. Put whatever message or just simply put this out. Now remember, friends, you can do this all in Command and you can just set it and forget it. I always say at 3 o'clock, give yourself 15 minutes of time block to just go into Command, copy and paste these things in. And if you have any questions, please let us know in the M3 group. We're there to answer them. If you don't know how to answer people in there, how many things should I answer? Should I leave it blank? What should I do? And how do I bring this stuff back to Command? Let us know. We're here to help you.
I love it. Okay, before we announce our winner and tell you what our amazing prize is, why don't we hear from a couple of you on one thing that you're going to use from either the social media or the takeaway from what we're discussing on the masterminds? What are you going to use in your business in the next 24 hours?
I'm definitely using the Girl Scout.
Love that. Love that. Thank you. Anyone else? And by the way, all of the material gets emailed to you directly right after this call. So if you're wondering where you're going to get the social media posts from, they come right to you in the email following this call. And you could always find them on our Facebook group. And I believe we renamed it at this point, right, Brooke?
It is the M3KWNE, and I see some people who just asked, so I'll be letting you in.
Yeah, that's definitely what I'll be using. I love that.
All right. I think, Tiffany, you have should we tell everybody what the prize is?
Yes.
Before
Yes.
okay. So today's prize for this call is a ticket to the New England Mastermind and Awards event. So we were just talking about it, and we're giving a whole ticket away.
Not a half.
Anybody else excited? Who wants to win a ticket to the Mastermind?
I do.
Jennifer does. Anyone else? Wait, I saw it. Wait, who is that? Elvis?
One of the waving hands is the winner.
Ooh, we have a waving hand winner. Okay, let's see. Who is the winner, Tiffany?
Joe Lento.
Joe, my buddy. Amazing. Joe, were you planning on coming anyway?
Honestly, I hadn't decided. My wife was trying to figure out the schedule.
Well, now you have a ticket, and we're helping you make that decision. Hopefully your wife can come as well. And I'm looking forward to seeing you. I love seeing you at all these events. So
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for being on our calls. I know you're one of our committed agents that comes on pretty regularly on these calls. Do you enjoy it? What is your favorite part of these calls, by the way?
You know, I'm a learner, and I love to learn things, and you guys provide it every single week. So if I'm close to a computer or a phone, I'm there.
Love it.
Well, we appreciate your support, and thank you so much for coming on. Congratulations for getting your ticket to the Mastermind and Awards ceremony. We're really excited to deliver a wonderful event to you and everybody else on here. So even if you didn't win, I'll tell you a little secret. Don't tell anyone else this, but we're giving away that same ticket every Monday until the event happens. So get on these calls every single Monday, because we're giving away a ticket I'm not sure if I was supposed to say that, so I'm telling you anyway. Every Monday we're giving away a ticket until the event. We're really excited about it. So
But here's the
thank
thing.
you for being here.
Buy one anyway, because if you win, we will just refund you your ticket, because I don't want you to wait looking for a winner. And
the tickets will sell out. We're going to sell out.
Will sell out. I'm watching the ticket count go. So if you want to go, invest in yourself, and we will refund you the ticket amount.
We just announced Tony. We haven't even announced Michael and Donnie yet. So once we start announcing the rest of the agenda, the tickets are going to go faster. So don't wait. Hopefully get your ticket. Okay. Brooke, what are you talking about the rest of the call?
We're talking 201 Club this afternoon. We are continuing on 201 Club. We're going to do a refresh of last week, finish up any questions, and then we're going to hop into why it's so important to be in this club, with how the focus has moved to relationships. It's always been there, but now we're hearing it more than ever. So stay on. I'm going to stop the recording in a second and then re-record it so that our second half is recorded as well.
All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your call. I will see you next Monday. Bye.